the greatest wrestling match ever.
He's a moves guy.
It's basically Nitro.
The King of Lions.
2K!
Ready to learn the lyrics? The King.
Main event Dewdrop.
You Okada.
Or Dave.
Perk Angle!
So when are we starting this podcast?
I'm so sorry!
We're live, pal. For real this time.
And bitching!
Oh my god. It's Two Marks Pod. It's the worst wrestling podcast you know, maybe.
I don't know.
I'm unaware!
I'm unaware! And today, we're watching WCW Monday Nitro on Peacock. It says episode 22, season 2, episode 22, and it aired on June 10th, 1996.
I have pepperoni, and AEW sucks, let's go, Eric Bischoff.
Eric Bischoff. You have anything you want to talk about before we get started?
No, I just wish Tony Khan would have put the title on Powerhouse Hobbs.
Boo!
A lot of people thought that.
I considered it. I definitely was. I was just like, fuck it, pull the trigger. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And then I was sad.
I'm not watching Collision though, because I don't want to see that 12-man tag or whatever it is.
Oh, come on. They're going to spend half the match outside the ring. It'll be great.
Bullshit!
When you guys want to talk about some fucking wrestling, come get me. I'll be in my fucking room.
They put two stables that I really don't want to see together. So, no thanks.
Wrong! Alright, well, let's get started on this Nitro. I'm all zeroed out. Yeah, Penta. Yeah, Penta. That was good. I stayed up long enough to watch that, and then I went to bed.
I just hate how much he does the zero miedo. And then you were like, he didn't do it enough.
Yeah,
I thought you were fucking with me.
I'm not fucking with you. I genuinely was like, he didn't do it enough.
I legitimately thought you were just doing that thing where you fuck with me.
I don't do that very often.
Like, immediately, I was just like, oh, this is one of those you love to waste my time bits. And then I was just okay.
When you talk about me loving to waste your time, it absolutely fucking sends me.
Anyway.
Ass!
Let's watch some fucking,
Boobies!
Okay. Here comes the countdown on,
Boobies!
That doesn't work for me, brother.
And, you know what it sounds like? If you don't, you're gonna find out. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna be a second or two behind, but it's whatever.
I believe we're opening with Scott Steiner and Booker T.
The Booker Mang?
Yeah.
I respect you,
Well,
Booker Mang.
First, we have to do the ballyhoo and the pyro and the rah! Tony Schiavone! He has to do the Schiavone voice and say,
My God.
I'd say that like I don't like it, but I love it.
No, it's the best.
I'm a fan of the Schiavone voice.
We got Zbyszko, and I still don't know much about him. There's a sign in the back that says Sting-sational. That seems like one of those words that Vince would have used on WrestleMania a few years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That's very what a maneuver.
Yeah.
Oh man,
If Sting would have jumped early on, that would have been in his Tron.
Jesus, yeah. That would have been his whole gimmick.
He'd be Vince would be yelling at JR in his headset to tell everyone he's Sting Station. Oh God, damn it!
Yeah, and then Cole would be on a commercial break going, "You want me to say it again? I've said it a shitload of times." Have you seen that clip?
Yes, I don't think they were on a commercial
Yeah.
break. I think he was just had a muted button to talk because it was at the end of the show. Like Cena had already hit the AA and fucking the music was playing and they were going off the
I've
air.
seen the music's playing, yeah. Like, I've already said it a shitload of times.
God damn it, say it. What is old Tony Schiavone here got to say?
He's throwing to a clip. Oh, he's talking about Hall. They're actually, like, acknowledging this, like it's not... Like it's part of the show now. Ooga booga. And then Sting said,
spooky.
"That's a slap. Is that fake?"
But the old David Schultz.
Yep.
Get tough guy. I got a big surprise for you. I got a diesel truck surprise for you.
A big rig fuck off truck size.
It's gonna be really cool, Daddy. I wonder what his surprise is. Well, if you looked at the thumbnail, folks, when you clicked on the episode, which hopefully you did, you already know, but...
I mean, I imagine that's what I'm going to use for it.
Well, I mean, that's what they use on Peacock, so...
Well, hold on. Doesn't he powerbomb Bischoff? Is that not the same?
No, I don't think that's the same thing. This is just gonna be Kevin Nash butchers the English language.
Okay.
Which I can't say much because I'm from the South and I can't say normal words, so... It is what it is. Booker T, though.
And then is wrestling a man called Sting?
No, he's wrestling Scott Steiner. I told you this already.
Yeah, but I wasn't listening. I was just trying to listen to music, and the music sounds almost exactly like a man called Sting, but just not.
God damn, all the pyro for Scotty.
Hell yeah, brother. He's got freaks 9 days a week.
Not yet, he doesn't, but he's getting there. He's not far behind that. He looks really weird, clean shaven with like the... Yeah.
With the mullet and the black hair.
It just doesn't look like Scott Steiner. I'm so used to...
No sunglasses.
Yeah.
He's not yelling nonsense at you.
Yeah.
I love the gif where like he's in like a shower or something and he's talking to the camera and it just says unintelligible at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like one of my favorite gifs.
That is Scott Steiner to me in my brain. And I love it. And you forget that he was once a normal-ish human.
Well, I mean, we already established that all the Steiners sound the same.
Yeah.
So maybe they all come out looking like that too.
I love the bit that, like, even, like, the little niece is, like, also just, "Man, you got fat asses, honey." It's the Scott Steiner fucking promos, yeah. That should be a bit for the pod, like, forever. Because that's funny.
Yeah, if we could fit it in there.
I want to just, like... It gives me ideas to, like, just record my kid doing stuff and then just superimpose Scott Steiner's promo over it.
Yeah, that's good.
Anyway.
Man, he is lifting Booker over his back. Jesus! That's insane! Booker T is not a small man, and Scott just flipped him over his own body. Oh,
No,
big
he's
suplex
a
coming?
pretty large dude.
Yeah, these are big guys.
And he's doing some lucha shit. Boom! Oh, damn.
Oh, he went for the
thought he was
freaking
getting
sick
that
ass
kick.
sidekick. Pedigree
Yeah, I
time.
thought he was
He
getting
can hit anything for that position. Ah.
That's crazy that you're talking about Triple H stuff while Scott Steiner is wrestling. Feels
No.
wrong.
So what's going on Monday Night
Balls.
Raw right now?
Oh, I'm supposed to. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that you don't have it. You said you had it pulled up.
Well, the Monday the Night the Raw is taking place in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Nitro, by the way, is in Wheeling, West Virginia right now. So, but the Raw, it only shows 3 matches. So the first one is Owen Hart with the Jim Cornette defeating Yokozuna in a King of the Ring qualifying match.
Owen Hart beat Yokozuna. Was it like by disqualification or something?
Nope, it just says Owen Hart defeated Yokozuna in a King of the Ring qualifying.
So I'm to believe that Owen Hart pinned Yokozuna.
I guess.
He moved out of the way of the bonsai and rolled him up.
I guess. I mean, I imagine Jim Cornette's at ringside, so I can't talk. I imagine there was some shenanigans.
Talking's pretty important right now.
You have to hit one of the Cornette buttons because we're talking. We just mentioned
Oh,
Cornette.
fuck this fucking shit.
Yeah, there you go. That's what he's saying while he's sitting there watching Yokozuna bumble around, probably. Meanwhile, Booker T and Scott Steiner are just putting on a classic on the other
They kind of
channel.
are, man. I'm really like into the wrestling right now. Big cross body by Booker T, because holy shit, Booker T is the GOAT for real, for real.
You damn right.
He wrestled Zilla Fatu recently, right?
That is a thing, yeah.
On his own fucking
On
program,
his
and he
own
beat him,
show,
right?
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he beat Zilla Fatu. My promotion, I'm going over.
And you know, I'm gonna say something that's gonna probably irritate the shit out of you, though.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of Booker T on commentary, as you probably are. Like, he has good little snippets here and there, like the shucky ducky bullshit. He's good at stupid bullshit like that, but then like the rest of the time, he kind of just says nonsense.
Yeah, but that's
Like
what.
the whoop that trick stuff, that was brilliant, but then like everything else is just
Yeah, I
like,
was gonna say some
whatever.
of that shit's inspired, bro.
Like, he has good moments, but then the rest of the time he doesn't seem like he knows what the hell's going on.
This is
If you
the
watch
world.
any
Hold on,
NXT.
real fast. I just put this together. This is the world title main event of the last Nitro.
Yeah, actually, you're not wrong. I wasn't even thinking about that because I try not to think
Because
about
they're
that.
both
but
so different at that point.
not because like that's a bad match or anything. It
No.
just sucks.
But yeah, these are the top guys of WCW 2000. Booker misses the big splash. And Steiner is on him.
Beautiful belly overhead.
You know, actually,
Oh,
I don't
he got
think-
it! Damn, that's the finish.
You ain't kicking out of that shit. Scott Steiner would hit one suplex on you and you'd never move again.
That's true. Oh, he's yelling shit. We're getting there.
We're
getting
not
there,
getting
man.
there. We're very far away.
But that man exists within that body.
It does. It's in there
there.
somewhere.
Ric Flair and Arn Anderson, the Giant, still to come, he says. Let's go. More football
More football in a wrestling ring
with Bongo.
with Bongo, yep.
That's his name now.
Did the Sid Arn Anderson stabbing already happen?
What? I don't know. I guess not.
I don't
Jimmy
know.
Hart's doing a maniacal laugh as we fade out.
Yeah. Let me look it up.
I have the TV very low, but I can clearly hear Jimmy Hart laughing. Scott Steiner's gonna get mic time. Hold on.
All right, I'll track it. We're tracking it.
That's right, Mean Gene. Me and the dog-faced gremlin have always prided ourselves in being the #1 tag team in the world. That's why we are here in WCW. Fire and Ice, there will be a winner in Baltimore this Sunday.
Wait a minute, Scotty. Deborah McMichael.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you right now.
Deborah.
I really have to talk to Mr. Oakland right now.
Sorry, but I have
Something cookies.
Get this point across right now.
This is highly unusual, Scott.
It's okay, Mean Gene. Take her away. She looks very upset.
All right, you and I.
That was a very tame Scott Steiner promo.
Say this is highly unusual.
Yeah, because real Scott
wild.
Steiner is really chill.
I couldn't even sleep last night, Gene. I mean, I've been thinking about,
All right. Well, I don't really care what Deborah has to say, so I'm turning it down.
All right.
about it, and I'm worried about my husband.
I mean, I'm trying to pay attention, but I'm
He's
not
a really
like.
great athlete.
I don't really care.
When did Sid stab Arn Anderson? I'm still Googling that, by the way.
And is it just me, or does Deborah look like a lot different here than she does in like the WWF?
Like a completely different person.
It's almost like that's not actually the same person. It kind of feels like that, yeah. It's really weird.
Yeah, I mean, it is
I
pretty
can
drastic.
hear it in her voice a little bit, but like,
You'd know
yeah.
the voice better than I do.
it's really weird. Anyway. So the next match we're gonna get, cause screw Deborah, is DDP and Jim Powers.
I mean,
I don't do you know anything about Jim Powers?
I know
He
the
do
name,
anything?
but that's about it. Jim Powers.
Apparently he's like a Texas. He does stuff in Texas All-Star Wrestling. Does some stuff in WWF, I guess, before this too.
Yeah, I just know his name. I don't know anything else about him.
Oh, there he is, Jim
My
Powers.
God, there he is. That doesn't even look like the guy I just looked at.
It really doesn't. I guess the picture that I'm seeing, I think, is from the '80s, though. So he's aged a little bit. Anyway, never mind that shit. Here comes. I don't know what my gimmick is. I'll take one of everything. Diamond Dallas Page.
By God, Diamond
Ooga
Dallas
booga.
Page.
Ooga booga, I have a cigar, and glasses, and chain, and neon green,
And gum.
and the hair.
He is the Lord of the Ring also. So he's got the ring on his hand.
Yeah. My God. Oh yeah, and ring. You know what he doesn't have? Kimberly.
So, hey, we talked about this a little bit whenever they stripped Diamond Dallas Page of the title shot that he was supposed to get, and it kind of felt stupid. I found the explanation for that after the fact. Did we ever talk about that on the pod? I can't remember.
I don't remember, but you should mention it since DDP's on the screen and he's wrestling a guy that we don't know shit about.
So in the promo they were like, "Oh yeah, shenanigans. So you're not gonna you did shenanigans. So we're not gonna give you the title shot." But I guess they explained it earlier in the show, or maybe even on the pay-per-view. He went over and touched the floor with his feet and got back in, and the ref never saw him.
Okay.
So they're saying that he should not have won the match because of that. Which to me should mean that the Barbarian would be the number one contender.
Oh god, that's even worse.
But instead, they were like, just kidding, we're just going to give it to Lex Luger. So it's kind of even worse.
So what I'm really hearing is we made this decision to have DDP go over, but then we kind of instantly regretted it. So never mind all that shit. And then someone said, "Oh, hey, what if we say his feet touched?" Because like they kind of, sort of, maybe, almost, maybe did.
He did I think he did the Shawn Michaels 1 foot touch deal. And then they're saying that should have eliminated him anyway, and the ref just didn't see him.
It's just a lot of bullshit to say, "Hey, we made DDP the number one contender, but then now we don't care."
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. It's like, it's still the same thing, but like,
yeah,
there was a little bit more detail to that than we discussed on the podcast.
They should have just gave him the title shot.
Oh,
and
dude.
then just had him lose.
Yeah, just had him get killed. I don't know what the issue is. It's the fucking Giant.
It's like, yeah, like, spoilers, I don't think Lex Luger is beating the Giant at the pay-per-view anyway. So
yeah, right? It wasn't like, we gotta put the
doesn't
title on
fucking
Luger right
matter.
now.
Yeah.
So,
like, none of this shit matters. They could have just done the match at the pay-per-view, and then, like, yeah. Doesn't Hogan just beat the Giant? I mean, like, who gives a shit?
I think Hogan might beat the Giant, yeah. I haven't looked at the title history in a while, but...
Like, just give DDP the rub of being able to be in a world title match. Like, fuck.
I'm looking at this Jim Powers guy in the ring right now, and you know who he kind of looks like to me? Kind of reminds me of?
Who?
The fucking Tour of the Islands guy. Shit, I had his name in my head just a second ago and I lost it. Real stout.
Cobb?
Oh, yeah, Jeff Cobb.
Yeah.
He looks like Jeff Cobb, kind of. Except not as big, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just not as big or
not as wide. He's probably taller than Jeff Cobb, but he's not as wide as Jeff Cobb.
He's a jacked guy with long hair in a singlet.
I guess, but I don't know. Like, if you squinted and you said, "Hey, that's Jeff Cobb," I'd be like, "Okay, that's Jeff Cobb."
Chad Gable before he lost his long hair. Let's go.
Ready, Willing, and Gable?
Yes.
I remember that shit.
Ready, Willing, and Powers.
Which, speaking of Chad Gable, on the Raw match with Penta, I really thought that match went way too long. I would have cut that match in half.
For a debut match, sure.
Yeah. I just thought it was strange. They did a whole fucking big ass match. They got time.
Yeah, it's fine. Because, like, they're trying to keep Chad Gable as, like, a credible, mid-card guy, even though they have him lose, like, every fucking week now. Aside the point.
And DDP wins.
DDP wins with the cutter.
Did he? I didn't even see him at the
bang
cutter
after.
talking about Chad Gable.
Yeah, and then he did the Ooga Booga.
Ooga Booga.
They put his ring back on. Self high five, yeah. Let's do all the gimmicks, Dallas. Announcer voice is doing a recap of the Arn and Kevin Sullivan and.
Why is Kevin Sullivan in a fucking Hulk Hogan bandana there? Oh god, here comes Public Enemy.
Oh no! Benoit blames Arn for Flair losing the belt. Oh no. And here comes the devil again, right? Yep.
And he's telling us
He's
Hulk
like,
Hogan's
he tried
coming
to kill
back.
Hulkamania for like 6 months now, and he's just still running wild, brother. So I'm getting the hell out of the way.
Longer than that. We went through the whole fucking Dungeon of Doom era, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Kevin Sullivan doing the eye roll. Man, I really like Kevin Sullivan.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, he's solid worker. And like, unironically, I know we like just like goon like crazy for like Woman, but like Woman's a hell of a fucking performer too. The way she just like evilly looks into the fucking camera lens is like, ain't nobody doing that shit. Anyway. By God, we got a deal.
So are we getting more Arn Anderson and Kevin Sullivan stuff? And then Benoit's over here. We gotta slowly be making our way towards the Benoit Sullivan storyline.
I have no idea what they were just saying. Apparently we don't like Benoit now.
He said even your own will turn
Or
against you. He's been
something.
trying to say that Benoit is gonna turn on somebody for a while. Anyway, up next, Conan the Barbarian.
Is he up next?
That's what it said up next. And
He's
it was
not
doing
on
a
my
Conan.
sheet. Yeah, and it was showing him. I saw that, but he's not on my sheet. I think he's just cutting a promo. Or he's getting VTR as well. Alright, cool.
Yeah, we're getting a big
Here's a
promo
Conan
package.
WWE Network package where they just show how great he is.
He do be just dumping motherfuckers with that powerbomb though. Holy shit.
It's just Conan beating up luchadors.
Hey, it's like, I'm by twice as big as all of you, and I'm gonna powerbomb you on your fucking neck. But I'm also gonna wear the goofiest intro gear of all time.
Make sure you listen to my podcast.
Do you listen to my podcast?
Also, I'm gonna tell people that Kenny Omega should go to WWE or some shit.
Man, this is some N64 looking ass fucking video. Oh, we got a Conan promo. Let's hear him. He's gonna say he's gonna listen to our podcast.
The Great American Bash, it's El Gato.
You know what? I'm actually gonna try to listen to it.
South America of legendary proportions, and if I may be so presumptuous, just like myself in Mexico. But you know what, Gato? You gotta come to the United States and prove yourself, just like I did. And believe me, I have, because I'm the U.S. champion. A todos los latinos los invito que vayan a Baltimore, Maryland, a apoyarme. Y si no, que ordenen el pago por evento, porque no les voy a fallar. Gato, any apathy on your part?
He's wrestling a cat?
All right, I think that's short and sweet. Conan, United States.
The cat? He's wrestling the cat? He's gonna wrestle fucking Jerry Lawler's wife? El Gato?
God, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, let me...
I mean, that's what I heard. That's what you heard too, right?
Anyway, here's Ming's mullet.
Here's Ming's mullet. Hell yeah.
Oh, also Ming, I guess, is coming with
He is attached
the mullet,
to the mullet.
Yeah.
That is how that works.
And now you get to do the, we don't have that button anymore, I guess.
I don't know!
Thank you, Lex. Oh, that's cool.
It's Sting! Man called Sting!
See, if this was like If this was the modern era, he'd be coming out and there'd be like a giant, like poorly done CGI, like scorpion, like moving its tail at the camera, and I'd cringe. I can appreciate the little scorpion light. That was cool.
It would probably look better than the floating Becky head.
Yeah, the nightmare fuel. Yeah. How did I know when I brought up the weird CGI you were gonna traumatize me with big Becky head?
The floating corporeal Becky head. And then Roman Reigns busting a nut.
Roman Reigns jizzing everywhere, just fucking thrusting. Yeah. God. I thought that was good shit.
The rest of those, I didn't really mind too much. It was really like those two that were just like really not good.
The best one, I think, just off the top of my head, was probably Asuka with the masks.
Asuka with the masks.
That was probably the best.
They did. They had like the Brock Lesnar beast tattoo thing. That wasn't terrible. And then the the family tree deal for the bloodline. I know some people didn't like that, but I thought it was cool.
The tree deal was okay. I think I was just kind of over the bloodline thing at that point, but
I've never been over the bloodline.
The bloodline
I acknowledge the tribal chief.
It was good, but like, Jesus Christ, they just beat you over the head with it. It's like we get it. Samoans,
ooh-ah, yeah. What the fuck, dude?
I'm just wondering what the fuck they're gonna do with the like the Tongans and the fucking.
So I was thinking
Jacob Fatu.
So
like they're kind of dead in the water now. The story's over.
When Jacob Fatu and Roman were building up their match for Raw Netflix, the stipulation was that if I said Jacob Fatu, if Solo lost,
yeah, you said that twice.
If Solo lost, he said he was going to acknowledge Roman again. I think he also said the rest of
which didn't happen.
Hasn't happened yet. We're still waiting. Technically, we haven't seen either one of them on TV since then. So in my head, I thought, okay, Solo's gonna disappear for a while. They're gonna be like, what? They being the Tongans and Jacob Fatu are gonna be like, well, what the fuck are we gonna do? We can't wait on him forever. And Jacob Fatu is gonna be like, he's going to remain loyal to Solo. He's gonna be like, no, we need to wait for him. And I was thinking that maybe when Solo does acknowledge Roman, that Jacob Fatu and the Tongans could turn on Solo and the rest of the bloodline and be like, no, fuck you, we're not turning. Or you could also do a thing where like Jacob Fatu wanted to be loyal to Solo up until he acknowledges. You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. You could even like turn that to where like Jacob Fatu's like a Solo babyface, and then the other members of the Rogue Bloodline are going after him.
So basically, you want to run back the exact same story, but instead now it's babyface Solo, and he's also fighting the Tongans and Jacob Fatu. Okay.
It's not the exact same story.
I haven't seen that one before. Anyway, Sting wins. That's what I'm afraid of, though. I'm afraid that whatever they do is just not gonna be. It's not gonna live up to the Bloodline versus Bloodline shit, and all these dudes you just signed are just gonna like fizzle into.
Well, so here's the deal.
You know,
there's still one more Tongan brother in Hikuleo, aka Talatonga, probably, allegedly. There is Zilla Fatu, who just did the job to Booker T. We already mentioned in the podcast.
Yeah, Zilla. Regal's cutting a promo now in the coming up thing. And
something sunshine. Something not nice thing to say about our boy Berlin. And now we're back to Mean Gene,
Deborah,
and
Brain.
the Brain. I guess
But no, then like, man. And
Tell
then
me
there's
about
also The Rock, who just basically shit on everything that The Rock did as the final boss.
I don't feel like it's that big of a deal.
He just shit all over everything. And then he comes on NXT and he's like, oh, now y'all don't. What are you? It's like, no, motherfucker. We'd like you to have some fucking continuity in the fucking storyline that you're in. Anyway.
And then he would say,
Like, I
I'm
don't
not
give a
in the
shit if
fucking
you're nice to
storyline
Cody or
anymore.
Not really anymore. Just like fucking continuity in the fucking story. See, now you got me. You talked about the Samoan shit, and you got me over here.
Oh, fuck this fucking shit.
Doing that.
Yeah. Hey, can you hear me?
Because they can't. The Rock just fucked everything up. I blame The Rock.
Can you hear me, dude?
Ric Flair's not wearing any pants.
Hello?
Did I lose you? Okay, I didn't lose you.
Are you with me?
Figure 4 in the hallway is crazy. I don't know why, but it's because he does that shit all the time, but I don't know. I just love Ric Flair.
I think you can't
He's
hear
kind
me.
of an
Hold
old
on.
piece of shit too, just like Hogan, but like, I don't know. He does a fucking figure 4 and goes woo, and I'm just like, you know? I don't know. Something about Rick. He can shove woo energy and woo coin on people and do that, and then I'm like, this asshole. But then he does a figure 4 and goes woo, and I'm like, you know? Just woo. Oh, I can't hear you. I heard you
Hello?
go bong.
All right, I'm going to.
So I don't know. I'll try to leave and come back though, since you're like the one that.
No.
hosts
No. I'm gonna do it. Fuck. He's gonna do it, isn't he? God damn it. Great content for the podcast. Woo! The issue is that. Is that. Oh, hey, look at that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wow. So, I noticed that my ring wasn't lighting up when I was talking. And it wasn't even doing it in Discord and like OBS and Discord. And then you weren't responding to me. But it is lighting up now. So
anyway, here's
Dave Taylor.
Dave Taylor.
My God. What were we gonna do on Nitro without Dave fucking Taylor?
Well, it doesn't matter because he's here to lose to Jim Duggan.
Oh yeah, is he gonna hit the Old Glory Power Slam?
Jesus Christ. It's great because you're only doing that because of that Deadlock episode where they talked about that. Yeah. Oh, brother. Gee. I thought I was the only one who just mentioned Deadlock like every episode, but here you are. With the Old Glory thumbs up.
Hell yeah, brother.
Did Dave Taylor just leave, or was that Jeeves? Someone was leaving that was dressed up like an Englishman. Okay, no, that must have been Jeeves. That was very weird.
Let's see.
You're exactly right, Conrad.
So it is Dave Taylor wrestling the old Dugan. Mr. I was a bloody brawler guy in Oklahoma, and now I'm fucking gimmick USA
shit.
board man. Ho!
Hey.
Hose!
Weird as fuck collar and elbow.
I was gonna say the most gimmicked fucking collar and elbow I've ever seen in my life. Oh god, I love this. He says ho every time he does a fucking move or gets hit by a move.
Yeah, that's
like,
all.
Undertaker's got him in the tombstone, drops him, and he goes ho, and fucking Taker fucking puts his arms up and pins him.
Jim Duggan yelling "ho" randomly in match and carrying board and doing thumbs up walked so that Eugene could run.
Oh, you think so?
Just a little bit. I mean, look at the like mannerisms and shit that Duggan's doing, and then tell me that's not Eugene. Before Eugene.
There's a
the over exaggerated way he like flails his arms as he walks around, like, come on.
In the 80s, this was just being normal wrestler guy. But in the 2000s, it was so exaggerated that you had to have a mental disability to possibly do those gyrations and exaggerated movements.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the 3-point big old glory clothesline.
I mean, you're not wrong. That's literally Eugene's gimmick is just, I like 80s wrestling, but then they're like, you fucking R-word. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I wasn't going to say it, but like, you're literally saying that about Jim Duggan.
Yeah.
And now
that's basically Eugene's gimmick, though, is that he just really loves and appreciates 80s wrestling.
Oh, Jim's got the tape out of his pants.
Also, he's extremely gullible. Why does the tape act like a goddamn brick? I don't... Alright. Apparently it's legal. I'm waiting for the tape to accidentally swing and hit the ref, and then, oh, he just knocked somebody in the crowd out.
Yeah, they're dead because it's a fucking powerful as a brick.
Who's the baby face here? He just knocked someone in the crowd out with his brick
The
tape.
dumbest shit I've ever heard of.
Yeah, I don't get it. He just punched him while with tape, and most of it was just dangling around. And they have to sell like it's death. My god, Jim Duggan walked so that Santino and his Cobra could run.
There you go. That's
Anyway.
some based commentary.
Everybody just ripped off Jim Duggan. Hey, look, Mysterio. You see that shit?
I did see that shit. WCW Monday Nitro 2 weeks ago.
This was not on Nitro 2 weeks ago, but okay.
I was about to say, we watched Nitro.
Yeah, this was 2 weeks ago, but this was not on Nitro.
Maybe it was on Saturday Night Live?
That is a Corona gimmick mat that they just showed Mysterio with. So this is not WCW at all.
That is AAA.
And then, yeah, the Dean Malenko stuff they were showing, I think, was mostly from Saturday night.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get Rey Mysterio and Dean Malenko at the Great American Bash, right?
Yeah, we are.
Bubba's still got some of the Shark's hair.
Well, he's still... That's a weird fetish, but okay. I won't kink shame Big Bubba.
My god.
Is this commentary doing it for anybody?
No, probably not.
Anyway, meanwhile, I'll read the second out of 3 matches that happened on Raw, I guess. So Mark Marrow with Sable defeated Skip in a King of the Ring qualifying match.
Is Skip...
Is that Chris Candido? Yeah, it's Chris Candido.
Is it Chris Candido or is it...
It's Candido.
Okay.
I couldn't remember either. I had to click on it.
Or, who's the other... Is the other one... Tom Pritchard?
Yeah, the other guy that teams with Skip. It's like Zip or something.
Yeah.
Stupid WWF names.
God, you're
It's
telling me.
Pritchard. Apparently, Raw also featured an in-ring interview with the Ultimate Warrior conducted by Jerry Lawler.
Is this the one where Lawler breaks the glass over his head, but he wears a hat?
He smashes a picture over Warrior's head and then flees backstage. Yeah.
Oh, Macho's here to train Bongo and Kevin Green.
Yeah, because Lawler, I guess, is feuding with Warrior, because Lawler also has a comic book, I guess.
Yeah, Lawler actually draws. And is really good.
Yeah, he does the artwork, and it's like super like political cartoon looking Warrior. Yeah. Anyway, here's Scheme Gene. I wonder what he's up to.
Here comes Scott Norton.
My God.
And I think
title match. There's a title match on this show too.
After they got murdered by the Giant last week. He's lucky to be walking. He got chokeslammed like twice.
After you get murdered by the Giant, you get a title match with the Giant. So we're gonna see Scott Norton versus the Giant for the World Heavyweight title.
Hell yeah, brother. I like Scott Norton. Man, he gave him a big old slap there on the shoulder.
Are we in the second hour yet? Has the pyro went off in the middle of something yet?
I don't think so. It's probably going to happen in the middle of this match or right after this match.
Probably right after this match, I would imagine. Maybe even in the middle of the next match.
Because they're going to just fucking do a choke slam 1, 2, 3, right?
Probably.
Or maybe 2.
The next couple matches, I don't think go very long. Well, none of the matches really have went long besides that opener.
Yeah, I guess they did get time.
But I mean, the opener was only like 6 minutes. DDP was 4. Sting and Ming was 3. Duggan and Dave Taylor was only 2.5. There's a Dynamite, so I guess, yeah. Right as this match starts, I guess. Because that's the countdown to the second hour, right?
Yeah. So it's gonna be right as this match starts, I guess.
Yeah, I think we brought that up already. So yeah, Bischoff and Heenan are getting settled in. They're just literally gonna second hour pyro and then the Giants entrance right after that. All right. I kind of don't mind that they make a big deal out of the second hour, though.
No, I like it. And Bischoff's here. Boo! AEW sucks!
AEW sucks, yeah. Guantanamo Bay. That's such a Jim Cornette line that I almost wouldn't know that it was Bischoff unless, like, that thumbnail wasn't floating around everywhere. Like, that is the most Jim Cornette pilled thing I've ever heard Bischoff say. And I say that like I have a problem with Cornette, but I really don't. That's like one of my top podcasts. I just hate when they go over the ratings because I could give a shit less. Because they go like minute by fucking minute or whatever, and I could care less. Which is great because lately, the last couple episodes, they haven't had access to the ratings, which is nice.
Hey, real quick, I'm gonna track Bischoff real fast.
Okay. Well, if you want to track this for like about 2 minutes, that'd be good.
Pathetic imitation of a real wrestling federation. Their matches have no storyline, no logic, and are just a group of men playing to fight. Their so-called elite are just a group.
Not the best one ever, but...
Oh, I thought you were actually gonna like do something there, but instead you just used weird AI Eric Bischoff to say AEW sucks.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, that was really weird, and
Absolutely.
You get 0 stars.
0 stars? Yeah, it wasn't very good.
0 stars.
I was hoping it would actually pop off something good there, but yeah.
If you want, I'll start trying to clip like when Bischoff says something bad about AEW, and we'll just use that. Because he says it enough, it won't be hard to find. Anyway, foot in the throat, I guess.
Yeah, this move's not even in the games anymore, is it?
I don't think so.
You do like the side foot choke in the corner. I don't know. It used to be in the 64 games.
We really need to figure out how to just record the 64 games. Honestly.
For all the people who want to watch that.
No, because like I've never played WCW NWO Revenge, I don't think. So I'd like to do that.
I mean, it's literally just a worse version of No Mercy.
Yeah, and I love No Mercy, so like I should at least appreciate the worse version of it with WCW skin, because
like
I'm
the gameplay's the same, but there's no real story mode or anything.
I don't need any story. I just want to play like No Mercy with WCW people, which is what that is. Fuck the story.
Like I remember I loaded it up for a little bit and I played it when I got it, and I just like clicked Sting and I was like, I'm gonna challenge the world champion, and it's like it's basically you have to do a gauntlet of like a bajillion matches and it just kind of never ends. God, what did he even do?
Nothing. He did the choke in the corner and that was about it. Scott Norton ran away for like 20 seconds.
He ran into the post and I think he rolled him in and pinned him.
And for some reason DDP couldn't do this. And then here's Lex Luger. DDP is too good to lose to the Giant, I guess. I don't know.
I'm not good enough to lose to the Giant?
Big thrust kick, man.
Oh, that big thrust kick, man. The Giant's a bad man.
Now he's got heat with Ric Flair. What's Rick gonna do later in the show now? He just killed his spot.
Man, the Giant's gimmick's about to fall out, but we're going to do another choke slam through a table. Oh, he kicked him! He got him right in the gimmick! Right in the ding-dong! Very low to the midsection.
And jelly donut.
He's just screaming.
Why is Lex... Okay, he's gonna cut a promo. Your shirts are too tight too, Billy! This is the part where you hit... where is it?
I don't know!
There we go.
Giant, you do feel pain, don't you? And I got a lot more surprises for you for the total package. I'll see you there.
See you at the bash or something.
Something.
I wasn't listening. The Bash is the next episode, by the way.
The Great American Bash? Oh, yeah, we gotta watch.
Yeah, they were talking about how it's this Sunday, yeah. Billy Kidman. Man.
So, yeah, sometime
really
in the
weird.
next week or so, expect a bonus podcast.
It was really weird to see, like, wrestling tights dude Billy Kidman.
Oh, yeah, he wears, like, jeans and a wife beater at late WCW, right?
Yeah, and then, like, also in WWE for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about Billy Kidman, so.
Well...
He dated Tori Wilson, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, well, he won in life, but that's about it. Regal's here with the Jeeves.
You think Regal will hit the power of the punch here?
No, because Vince gives him the knuckles, and he's not done that yet. Hot start. Just
there it was, the power of the punch.
Beating the shit out of Billy Kidman here.
Yeah, he is. Holy shit.
Snapmare into the knee drop. Jackknife into the thing.
That was good shit.
Yeah.
Turnbuckle Bulldog, I'm pretty sure fucking stole that for like Dustin Rhodes or something.
450 to the mat.
Good God.
Regal is doing Regal things. And arm trapped overhead belly to belly. Jesus Christ. Lion Tamer, eat your heart out. He just stepped on the back of his head.
And here comes Sting.
Pissed.
And the crowd pops huge for the Stinger.
He just beat him legit, and then Sting came in and fucking cheap shotted him for no reason.
And then left, and Regal's doing the weirdest sell ever.
Regal's doing like Regal and Tajiri Regal right now. It's really weird.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he looks like he's about to start doing the Crime Time dance.
And the show's dead.
Fucking Public Enemy. Fucking
God damn it, man.
Boys.
I'm so tired of seeing this match. I'm so tired. This and Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. I have no problem with either of those men,
Fuck this fucking shit.
I'm tired of seeing that match too. I guess I can't hear you again or something.
No, I'm just fucking mashing buttons. Because I don't know what to say. Neither one of us want to watch this fucking shit-ass match, dude.
Well, even though it's not main event time, the main event on Raw...
Fucking porn star!
Okay, thank you, Bruce.
I didn't mean to hit that one. Oh, hold on. Wait.
Press the wrong button.
There we go.
I'm so sorry!
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Let's see. How many more
cookies?
How many more buttons could I hit? Oh, this match right here?
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the spot.
Well,
It's the biggest piece
fucking
of dog
Rocco
shit.
Rock and one of the fucking Nasty Boys, I don't know which, are already outside the ring.
You guys want to talk about some fucking wrestling? Come get me. I'll be in my fucking room.
And now here go the other two guys.
Oh, fuck this fucking shit.
Speaking of Jim Cornette, the main event on Raw.
Piece of dog shit.
Damn it!
Okay.
The main event on Raw features Davey Boy Smith. Okay. With Jim Cornette and Owen Hart and Diana Hart Smith.
Boobies.
Show those little titties.
Yes. And Davey Boy defeats The Undertaker, who has Paul Bearer with him, by countout. There you go. British Bulldog
Davey Boy
beats
Smith beat The Undertaker?
in the main event of Raw by countout.
Okay.
I don't know why The Undertaker gets counted out, but he does.
Okay.
I'm assuming he goes...
Now go home and smoke some more crack.
Yeah. I'm assuming he sees somebody, like, in the locker room playing video games and gets pissed and says, fuck this match. I'm gonna go teach this boy a lesson, because back in my day, we didn't have video games. We did black tar heroin and crashed our rental cars into each other like men.
Like back in my day, when men were men. When men were men, and we were fucking handcuffing people's luggage to the top of fucking locker rooms, and we were shaving motherfuckers' eyebrows, and doing hard drugs, and banging each other's wives.
A bucket that they would use to dump on Sonny, which...
with piss, shit, and maybe some other things in it.
Someone should have legit got arrested for that shit. As much of, like, I'm not trying to say, like, defend Sonny or anything, but, like, goddamn, pal.
Yeah, no, that's
like,
beyond
Jesus.
fucked up and definitely criminal.
Like, it's crazy how a lot of the Undertaker's, like, stories are just like, and then we did some fucked up illegal bullshit, but it's all good because it was just a rib. Like, no, motherfucker.
No,
you're
it's
kind of
not
an
just
asshole.
a rib. It's a crime.
Like, you're kind of an asshole. Like,
You
no
poured
wonder
shit and piss on a human. You should do time.
Like, that's borderline, like, terrorism. Like, shit.
It is chemical warfare.
You could say that. I do like The Undertaker's podcast when he actually, does it. Feel like it's been, like, my RSS feed for them has just been, like, best subs for, like, a month and a half now. But anyway. Yeah. It's like the more that The Undertaker does a podcast, the more I realize I probably would not like this gentleman. But I keep listening because it's interesting.
Man, sometimes he's like, oh yeah, he's just a dude.
Yeah.
Like,
it was a different time, but like...
Somebody said they didn't like Hogan, and fucking he would join the club. Or some shit. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or like when he laughs when fucking Mark Henry was talking about murdering Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. Good shit. Anyway, Glacier is still waiting to debut because Bischoff has decided, fuck that fucking shit. We're gonna do this stuff with Hall and his Big Mang.
Yeah, fucking Polar Express on their way to the fucking WCW.
Oh, he has a name finally, though.
Glacier. Coming to... Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's the first time I think it's actually said Glacier. All just because people were into Mortal Kombat at the time. What the fuck?
And here's the thing, though. Mortal Kombat has already been a thing for a bit at this point, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, the first Mortal Kombat came out in 92.
Do you think WWE will have like a dude in overalls with a red cap when the new Switch 2 launches or something?
Say that again?
I said, do you think WWE will have a character debut with like overalls and a red hat when the Nintendo Switch?
Overalls and a red hat? I don't even know what to say to that. Just so you know, though, three Mortal Kombats have already come out by the time that Glacier's debuting. Realistically, almost a fourth.
Yeah. I don't... I know Glacier's like a big part of the Nitro lore here, but like I don't understand who is like, yeah, this is a great idea.
It isn't. It is Bischoff's baby, as far as I'm aware.
Like,
he really thought this was going to be a big deal, and if it came out 2 years ago, it might have been.
He's not gonna win the world title by any means, though. So like, I don't know.
No, but he can show up on indies and stuff 20 years later and
do weird kung fu moves and get paid. Yeah, good for him.
Bro's fucking arm is completely cast up there.
Isn't Glacier like? Doesn't he like still? Isn't he like an agent or something?
Who, Glacier?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Like, he's a cool dude. I'm not like trying to bash the dude.
Apparently, like, Buff Bagwell's tag team partner, Scotty Riggs, is a agent for AEW now.
June 2024, he was hired full-time by AEW as a backstage producer and trainer.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, he's at AEW as a producer and trainer.
You know, Public Enemy 69's arm is fucked up, apparently. I don't know if it's a gimmick or not.
Public Enemy 69. That should be his name.
Yeah, it's Public Enemy 0 and Public Enemy 69, because, like, I don't know their fucking... Rocco Rock is the one, so I guess that makes the other one... Is it Johnny Grunge, or is Johnny Grunge one of the fucking... Is Johnny Grunge one of the fucking Nasty Boys? I don't fucking know. That's how fucking disconnected I am from this shit, man.
I mean,
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
It's Johnny Grunge and Rocco Rock are the Public Enemy.
Okay,
Brian
so I was right.
Knobs, Jerry Staggs are the Nasty Boys.
Right, and Brian Knobs is the blonde one?
I get what you're saying, though. Like, you could tell me, someone could come along and tell me. I've been
told a million times!
Yeah. Like, they're all interchangeable to me.
Man, realistically, if you're, like, listening to this with us right now, you're a saint. Because as soon as the Public Enemy and or the fucking Nasty Boys show up on the show, we're just like...
And bitching, and bitching, and bitching, and bitching, and bitching.
This is essentially a snippet of the ECW pod in the middle of Nitro. The match is being thrown out, by the way, because they just decided, fuck it, we're doing hardcore shit.
They just rung the bell and they said, hey, fuck you, now fuck you, now fuck you, hey, fuck you, fuck you.
They're celebrating like they won, even though the match is being thrown out. The Public Enemy are technically the winners here, by the way, by DQ.
And they're acting like they won.
In 11 and a half minutes. Regal got less than a minute. And this got... Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, God.
So
Hogan?
Regal,
Bischoff's talking about Hogan. Oh, wait, we're getting the Hogan package.
Regal got 57 seconds. Giant and Scott Norton got 1:42. Duggan and Dave Taylor got 2 minutes 25. Sting and Ming got 3 minutes and 9. DDP Jim Powers got 4:04. Booker T and Scott Steiner got 5:54. But the fucking Public Enemy and Nasty Boys got 11 and a half. The longest match on the show so far is the goddamn Public Enemy and Nasty Boys, and they just brawled to a DQ. In another Eric Bischoff, none of this shit fucking matters, just go out there and do shit for a while.
It's like he doesn't even like those gimmick matches, but he gave them fucking a bajillion minutes. Actually, I don't know if he was totally 100% controlling that at this point in time yet, but...
Probably not 100%, but like still, come on now.
I mean, we're starting the NWO, so he's done something.
Yeah, he's definitely in power, but I don't know. That's okay, because the main event needs the time, so that's why all the other matches were only like 3 minutes. Because spoilers, this main event tag match is about to go longer than that one.
Yay.
As soon as we get done with the football and the bongo.
Bongo! Oh, we gotta hit the bong.
Bongo.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't say it like that, because it sounds like we're doing something else. I wonder if somebody's listened to this podcast and thought that every time that we do... They think we are partaking in some devil's lettuce, but it's actually just we think Taco Bell's cool.
The amount of times you said hit the bong, why do you think fucking Conan reached out?
You're right.
Yeah. He was like, oh man, I love this podcast. It's
oh man, they're hitting it,
I'm hitting it, they're hitting it, we're all hitting it. Slim Jim, Bongo McMichaels, Liz, a woman looking fucking just beautiful. I accidentally hit my controller, so now I might be a couple seconds behind, but that's okay.
But I was a couple seconds behind you, so I'll go ahead and give a time code though. I'm at 1 minute, or 1 hour, 5 minutes and 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 1 hour, 6 minutes.
You'll never believe this, you were right. Me hitting my controller just got us synced back up, so it worked out.
Well, the way I am set up, where I'm like, I have the actual browser open on my computer, so I have to click the button that I hit play with, and then also go hit play.
Yeah.
So I gotta go bong, and then move the mouse over to hit play. And the way I had my windows maneuvered this time was actually even worse than normal.
Hey,
so
Savage
it was
is here.
hard. Yeah, Savage is here. He's like, all right, this is how you take a bump. Get that fucking football shit out of my ring.
Yeah, Savage
Listen,
is
it's
here.
not
And he's
football.
like, I'm gonna be in Spider-Man
in like 5 years.
Yeah. That sounds about right, because it's like, what, 2002?
Yeah, pretty much. 2002 Spider-Man is, I think that's right.
Yeah, 2002.
Apparently he was great on set. As best I can tell. Best I've heard, I want to say.
And then there's like some homophobic shit or something in that scene. I don't know.
Is there?
Yeah.
I don't remember that, but
It was
anyway.
a different time. Yeah, because doesn't Spider-Man like ask him if his boyfriend or something got that?
Okay,
outfit
yeah,
for
that's
him or
not
something?
that's
I don't
fine.
know.
That's not that hard. That's not that bad. But like I actually my name in my like username in Smash Brothers for a little while was Bonesaw.
Well, I hear he's ready.
Yeah. I fucking said that shit one time. I whipped Bonesaw is ready out of nowhere, and my fucking friend Christian lost his mind. And that was like, so it was such a fucking funny moment in our group that like I changed my fucking gimmick name to Bonesaw, and I went to tournaments as Bonesaw.
That's great. I love it.
It actually created an issue because there's like a database online of like how well you do in like local tournaments in Smash Bros. And it's like tied to your name. So when I changed my name, they had to like make sure that everything was still tied to me. And then I changed it back to my old name eventually, and it was like another issue.
That's awesome. You're just gimmick changes and you're
Yeah.
screwing up their cage match gimmick.
Yeah, I screwed up their cage match gimmick for Smash Brothers because I was like, you know what, I'm going to be Bonesaw for a couple months. And then I'm like, I'm just going to go back to my old thing. I'm not the shark, I'm a man.
Yeah, I'm not a fish. Oh, brother. The way he said that, too.
Didn't both of these guys already wrestle?
Or
Sting already
did,
wrestled.
yeah. Because he fought Mang.
Yeah, and he beat him real fast.
Yep.
But we got the Horseman and...
I didn't even notice that Sting worked twice. I didn't pay no attention.
We got Flair with women behind him there.
You're goddamn right.
By fucking God, dude. Apparently Kevin Green had just signed a 2-year deal for $1 million a year for the fucking Panthers or whatever at this point.
That's great.
Crazy that they're gonna let him wrestle. Because I remember TNA had like a real issue with that whenever they were like doing stuff with Pac-Man Jones or whatever his name is.
Yeah,
big
God,
fucking God damn
push.
Sting and Flair just gets me every time. It fucking sends me to like 10 out of 10. The absolute unbelievable chemistry that these two guys have together.
Right. Yeah, you mentioned Rick possibly doing something at the Rumble, but like, if Rick was gonna do anything physical again,
I
it needs to
haven't
be with
heard
Sting.
anything, but you know, he joked for a second like, "Oh yeah, I could do another match still."
He says that like every
He says
week.
it all the time. Exactly. And then he backtracked and said, "No, I'm not wrestling again." But here's the thing. I thought in my head, you know, if he had like a little spot in the Rumble, you know, 3, 2, 1, and we get the woo! And it, like, he comes out and he's in the robe and he does the woo and the strut. And he goes in the ring and he chops somebody. It chops Gunther and Gunther chops him back. He takes a bump and Gunther tosses him over.
Dude,
that would be the greatest shit of all time.
You're not gonna have Gunther chop fucking however the fuck old Ric Flair in 2025.
Come on, dude!
Are you trying to?
You
help
know he
him
wants.
kill
You know he
himself
would
in the
do
ring?
it. You know he would do it.
No. This man is 75 and he's already been like hospitalized and people were worried about him.
He's healthy as a horse. What are you talking about?
And
Ric
then he came out
Flair
with that sweet t-shirt where he was like, I ain't dead yet, motherfucker, or whatever, and I popped hard. But no, you're not gonna have 75-year-old Ric Flair take a Gunther chop in 2025. Are you crazy?
You're a coward.
Kill him. He would kill him. He would be like, all right, I'm going to give you... Gunther would be like the Shaggy meme. He's going to be like, all right, Rick, here's half of my power. And he would just... And Ric Flair would be
ash. He would Thanos fucking meme snap and he would just fucking turn to dust. I don't know. Okay, I just came up with Gunther on the spot, but like... He comes in, he chops some mid-card guy or something, or maybe he has an interaction with John Cena.
Or
somebody who can make him look good.
Charlotte comes back and he can just be there.
No, keep them as far apart as possible, you fool.
Fine. Lex is doing that thing where he goes rawr.
Yeah, I know. Lex go rawr.
Rick's doing that thing where he flips over the top turnbuckle.
This is Ric Flair wrestling circles around everybody. He's just insane. He's so good. I'm sorry he's a creep, but he's so fucking good at this wrestling thing. It's unbelievable. Dude just runs around people and takes bumps and it looks good.
I wish I could have been an adult during like Ric Flair's prime and got like tickets to see this shit. You know?
Big elbow, misses the elbow.
Like, I really wish I would have been born in that era where I could have just, you know.
Really? Do you really want to be 45 years old right now?
I mean, if I could have like in another lifetime been about 43, maybe lived in like the Alabama area, maybe made a living, you know, doing mortgages, and then just collected a bunch of Ric Flair merch, that would have been great.
Show those little titties.
You know, and then maybe if I get really lucky, I can marry like his other daughter and then do a bunch of shitty podcasts with like Eric Bischoff where he just says AEW sucks.
And then JR asks to see somebody's titties.
That would have been like the dream, right? You know?
If there was a Hall of Fame for wrestling fans, number 1 would be Conrad, and then number 2 would be the It's Still Real to Me, damn it guy. And then number 3 would be the Undertaker streak broken guy.
No, number 3 would be the Clown.
The Clown.
What's his name? Frank or something?
Oh, he's a wrestler. That's not...
No, he's more of a fan. I don't care if he did some indies or something.
He didn't do some indies. He does indies.
I don't give a shit. I don't know that until just now, so...
I'm pretty sure.
He takes bumps?
He also married well, right?
He did pretty good.
Oh yeah, man!
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. There's an actual good button for that. Anyways, Sting fucking powering up. He's just going Super Saiyan. Or he did reverse Super Saiyan, where his hair went from blonde to black.
A cage match profile. What? So I guess he has taken bumps, huh?
Yes, he's a wrestler. He's not a...
Okay, yeah, he's taking bumps. All right.
Rick went to the table, didn't know what to do, so he grabbed a chair. And then dropped the chair.
More bumps than fucking Mick's daughter who trained, I guess. Did she even have one match?
I understand that she trained and then just couldn't acclimate physically. Or something like that. Like, I think she got hurt and then she got sick and it was like a whole thing.
That sucks. That could have been fun though.
Oh yeah.
Could you imagine like Charlotte, Noelle in the Rumble, you know, like she just does like the cactus clothesline and eliminates both of them? Like, that would have been cool. That would have been fun for wrestling fans. Fucking Ric Flair, Arn, Sting, and Lex are in the main event of a Nitro right now. We're talking about Mick Foley's kid and the clown that she is fucking. Anyway, Arn Anderson.
God damn, Arn Anderson's good too.
I'm dazed and I'm gonna throw a punch and miss wildly bump. And then tags out to Rick. Oh my god. Just waiting for these two to get it on.
Yeah, I mean, Rick's calling stuff here. Chop. No sell, reverse into the corner, Stinger splash, moves like 1,000,000 miles an hour. He's a fucking freak.
Oh, hey, I'm just seeing a notable match here. GCW World Title in 2021. Matt Cardona defeats Frank the Clown in 11 seconds. There you go.
Oh, yeah, brother.
That counts.
Yeah, he wrestled the Indie God for the Indie World Title.
For 11 seconds. Wonder if that's on YouTube.
Maybe.
You can just watch Zack Ryder beat the crap out of Frank the Clown. Anyway.
We're going to get a big superplex here.
Yeah, I did. Okay. So I don't need any more notes because this is literally the last stuff. Arn's like, fuck this fucking shit. Lex said, I don't know. Where's the Giant to just come and like grab Lex off the...
Well, we got another Giant we're still waiting to see here tonight.
Do we? Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot! I was so into this show, I forgot the whole fucking point. I forgot we gotta watch Kevin Nash butcher the English language. My bad. That's okay, because after like the finger poke of doom, everybody else forgot about Kevin Nash too. Spine Buster!
Made him kick out twice just to fuck with him. A third time. Oh my god.
Who do you think's winning the Royal Rumbles?
Who do I think's winning the Royal Rumbles? Jey Uso.
Boo.
I really don't know, but I guess Jay's getting his title match at Saturday night's main event. Wait, that's tonight. No, that's next week. Wait, is it tonight? Spoilers, we're recording on Saturday. Are you with me? I lost my partner.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, pal. Yeah, what'd you say?
By God. I thought you were Googling about Saturday night's main event, but you're not, so it doesn't matter.
I am. It's loading. 2025, not 1980. It is on the 25th. That's next Saturday.
All right, well, Roll Up by Sting, Arn's in the Ring.
Isn't there an AEW show next Saturday too?
Collision?
No, I mean a fucking pay-per-view or something. Or am I getting the dates mixed up?
I don't know.
I guess their shows are normally on Sunday, aren't they?
Yeah, because they have AEW Revolution 2025 will take place on March 9th.
Oh. Don't they have like an Australia thing?
I don't know.
Coming up? Isn't that what they just did a battle royal for? For the women? Because Tony Storm is gonna do the Australia bit, right? Weird Sting commercial.
They did Wrestle Dynasty technically with the New Japan deal. And then our next one, official pay-per-view, is Revolution.
Grand Slam Australia. That's in February. Okay, never mind.
That will be a Dynamite show then, probably.
February 15th? No, I'm pretty sure that's a weekend, I thought.
February 15th
is a Saturday.
So it'll be a Collision.
I guess.
A Collision Grand Slam in Australia.
On their website, it just says Grand Slam Australia. It doesn't say anything else, so that's great. Yeah, it's a Saturday. It's in Australia, so it'll probably be in like a different time than a normal show, I would imagine. Right? Maybe there's just not a Collision that day. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. You might be right, actually.
Unless they have like a pre-recorded. No one's gonna watch it though because they're not gonna care. I don't know. I know there is a Saturday night's main event scheduled, I think, the same day as All In Texas. Because I remember Conrad and Eric talking about this. And Eric did a weird laugh and was like, he either has to eat a L or move his day and be embarrassed or something. I don't know. Yeah, apparently there's a Saturday night's main event the same day as All In.
Oh, the All In Texas deal?
Yeah. Which apparently they're struggling to sell tickets for All In.
Really? I will have to look into that. Are we at a finish yet? What the fuck? This match has been going.
Oh, they're looking at the stage. I don't know if that was part of the show or not, because they're not showing whatever it is.
Well, it's the Giant. Giant!
Oh, I was right. The Giant came out. Let's go. I didn't know that either. That wasn't on my sheet or anything. I didn't know this. And the match is getting thrown out. Let's go. Another DQ. 2 DQs in a row. Thank you, Eric. He's pulling the...
So they're set up for 18,000 and they've sold about 10,000.
A Steiner with a chair.
With the wooden chair? Holy shit.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. You don't really see that wooden chair action.
The Giant's about to
much.
fight off all of them, and Jimmy Hart's like, no, daddy, you can't do it. There's 3 of them, you dumb son of a bitch. Oh!
Jimmy Hart's like, save it for the pay-per-view, daddy. Put those man titties away.
Bischoff's like, they're chanting Luger. They're not chanting anything, but okay.
Well, get ready to track.
All right, I'll track.
because we're getting towards the end of the show here.
Luger, you're a dead man. You want to be in Baltimore? You want to be in the ring with a giant? No rules, baby. Just the way I like it. You bring a chair, you bring whatever you want to. But I promise you, you're gonna go out on a stretcher. Uh-oh.
By God. What a threat. And now they're shooting back to the commentary team. And we got Bischoff. And oh, Brain's freaking out. He's yelling at Savage.
Holy crap, Brain is doing Brain things.
Yeah, he turned on there for a second there. Holy shit. He's still turned on. I didn't take money from Flair that was filtered through your ex-wife to give to me. What a line. Oh, Heenan's running. Heenan's running. What's going on? Oh, it's the medium-sized Mang.
Looked like he saw a fucking ghost, too. That was good shit. And yeah, Heenan doesn't want to get touched by the wrestlers because he's afraid that he's gonna, like, crumble. So he's out of here.
But I do have to point out, you came out here last week. Where is it? The big surprise.
The big surprise. The Big Daddy Cool surprise.
What? I'm here. Where is it?
Look, the adjective, walk. Kevin Nash in button shirt, jeans, and ball cap is just cursed.
This is where the big boys
Oh,
play,
it's
huh?
kind of good
Look
shit.
at the adjective. Play.
Yeah, he said
Here
it.
to play.
You know,
I've seen this clip way too many times.
it's good shit though, man.
Stupid.
You can still powerbomb him. There's 3 minutes.
I mean, maybe he does. I don't know.
I
I
can't
just
remember.
know the adjective.
This show's about as interesting as Marge Schott reading excerpts from Mein Kampf.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no trouble, because you know I'll kick your teeth down your throat. Where's your 3 guys? You couldn't get a paleontologist to get a couple of these fossils cleared? You ain't got enough guys off a dialysis machine to get a team?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're all old and we're young, right? Except how old is Nash here? How old is Nash here?
I have no
Let's see
idea,
here.
man.
Kevin, oh, come on, Nash.
Where's the Nacho Man, huh? He's training fucking Kevin Green and Mongo. He was born in 59 in July, so there you go.
So yeah, he is like 36, almost 37, something like that.
But I mean, how old is Hulk Hogan, though?
About a few.
About a decade older? Right?
I don't know.
Maybe not even that. Like 6 years? So Nash is 65, Hogan is 71, so...
Yeah, Hogan in this era, wrestling in this era treated 40 like you were 60. Now 40 is like the new 30.
Yeah.
Like AJ Styles is in his 40s, and I would be upset if he retired tomorrow. You know what I mean?
He's talking like he's about to, though, so...
Yeah,
That's it. That's the show.
That is the show. By God, we saw the Big Mang and the Adjective and the I don't know.
I don't know. Now we gotta watch a fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah, we'll do that sometime, and expect to see that sometime in the next week or so. So keep your eyes out on the feed on Spotify and YouTube, because I'm supposed to plug and be an advertiser, man, right? I'm not necessarily good at this. We just like to watch wrestling together.
I'm dumb as fuck. I'm sorry.
All right, any thoughts before we wrap it up?
There was adjectives, and they're playing, and I don't know. It was a decent show. I was into it for the most part.
Actually, I thought it's a really good show, but I find that no matter how good these shows get, there's always just a little bit of WCW. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the DQs at the end were kind of annoying.
Like
no matter how watching this shit.
No matter how good they make these shows, there's just like the WCW stink hasn't gone away yet, where like the finishes are at least 60% of the time trash. Even in like the really good matches there. Like, we had an awesome tag that lasted forever, and then it ended in a schmoz finish.
Yep.
And then what was the other match?
Tag that lasted forever and ended in a DQ.
Yep. If we get any time, we're not gonna get a good finish. So.
Yeah.
You want time, or do you want a good finish? That's so far what I'm learning here.
That's the WCW formula. Yeah.
All right. Well, unfortunately, check us out Thursday for ECW. Check us out sometime this week for WCW Great American Bash. We are desperately out of time.
We're out of time! We gotta go!
Now go home and smoke some more crack.